Hi everyone. I wanted to touch base because we are just finishing week one of the semester, and I just want to review with you what's going on and what's happening. So far, you have turned in a discussion board and an online assignment. Hopefully, you have both of those turned in. If not, get them turned in as soon as possible. On the online O1 assignment, that's where you are selecting your topic for your final project, and you'll be spending the whole semester focused on that one topic. So it's important to get that turned in if you have not. We don't have anything else due until next weekend, and I want to look inside Unit 1 with you so you can see. We've completed the introduction lesson and you're going on to lesson 2 now. Lesson 2 is about the social determinants of health and healthy people from the federal government Centers for Disease Control. There's not a lot of reading in there. It's pretty easy, but it really lays a foundation or groundwork for the whole semester. When we get to the third lesson, which you will also start this week, there is a lot of reading in this lesson. The first reading assignment is very brief. It is on a book called Witches, Midwives, and Nurses, or Nurses, Midwives, and Witches. And it is a staple reading assignment for anybody in women's health. It's very short, it's easy to read, and I ask that you read that on your own. There is also inside the lesson, there is a place where you can have it read to you. So there's slides, and there's also links to the book. This link right here, when I checked it last time, it still worked. It was an audio file, and it will read the book to you. Then there are two other books here. This one is, when it's translated, The Witch's Hammer, and there's two different links. Actually, there's three links. Sometimes one of the links breaks. This is from the early 1900s. This is a long book. I don't expect you to read the whole thing. If you read the directions here, it suggests that you read a few things of interest. Um, or you can also contact everyone in your group and you can split up the reading and share what you find in your discussion board. The other reading in lesson 3, which is very long, is about the father of gynecology, and this book is written in the 1800s, and this is his actual medical notes. Dr. Sims is mentioned in the slide presentation. This book is very difficult to read, and again, I recommend that you read 50 to 100 pages of your choice, or you could all get together in your group and divide the reading as you see fit. So I just wanted to go over that because, again, the first reading is very easy, but after that, those two longer readings, I do not expect you to read the whole document. It's just too long. Both of those are too long. So if we go back to content, you see that you have a post about the readings on history. That's due next Sunday, so there is a lot of reading this week. And then in the middle of the following week, it's Thursday the 17th. You have to respond to your peers, and we can look at that discussion board briefly. And then I also have a checkpoint 1, and this checkpoint's important. I do this twice in the semester, and it asks you to report on how you're doing on finding literature on your topic. And then at the end of every unit, there is a reflection. So this unit will end on February 20th, which is 2 weeks from today. I'm making this on Sunday. So if you go to the discussion board, each group has a discussion board. Make sure you're in the correct discussion board. It gives you the answers, the things that you're supposed to answer. And then it tells you what your second post is supposed to be. And there's a link that explains to you what a strong discussion board question is for post 2. So that's the posts. Again, there's group 1, group 2, and group 3. So if we go over here and we go to announcements, you should see your name in one of these 3 groups. Your names are alphabetical by last name. So it lists who you are, what your topic is, what the format or genre is, and the community or population you're addressing. So that's there. If your name is not in any of these 3 groups, it means that I made an error or that you have not yet completed lesson 1, Online O1 Intro. When I look at the topics, if you look at all the groups all have mental health issues, physical health issues, violence issues. So the topics in all the groups are very similar. And this way, as we're going through the semester, not only will you learn about your topic, but you're also going to learn about the topics that other people in your group are researching. And because all three groups have very similar topics, you don't need to interact with all 36 people in the class. You can just interact with the 11 or so that are in your group. So I just wanted to touch base with you, go over Unit 1. I've been really excited so far reading your material. I'm extremely excited about your choices for your projects that you'll be working on all semester. If you have any questions, remember I am online every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. I'm in WebEx and the link is on the syllabus. I hope you have a great week and I hope you enjoy the readings that we're doing over the next 2 weeks.